All right, to watch this video for Friday, September 15th. This is going to be our last trading day before our last live trading course of 2017, which is on Saturday. And man, we've added some stuff. It's going to be probably a full 11 hours, if not more. You know, whatever if you can't stay all day, it's going to be recorded. Obviously, you can watch it over and over and over. But hats off to everybody who signed up and is going to join us, who has made a commitment to those of you that have made a commitment to improve your trading. And again, I'll say it again. Our course is like nothing you've ever seen. No other courses you've ever taken. There's no theory. When we show you setups, we didn't pick charts after the fact and say, look how good our setup works. Look how pretty this chart panned out. Every setup we show you was actual calls that we made in real time in our chat room. All right, so that's a big difference between us picking out a bunch of charts and telling you, look how this works. We actually show you what they look like before they triggered and they were called in real time. So it's a lot less theory and it's a lot more stuff that we actually do. And as I've said before, Wayne and I set out to make a course that includes every single aspect that we use to make money on a regular basis in our trading, and also to cut out the nonsense that a lot of people put in as what I call filler. So I literally feel like it is 11 straight hours of actionable stuff. Pretty intense, pretty long day. Definitely bring some food. The registration cutoff is noon tomorrow, noon on Friday. So there's still a chance to take advantage of it if you're not signed up. It's a big class. A lot of people signed up. The ad that we put out says 3 free months of our chat room access. Anybody that signs up today, yesterday, and before the registration tomorrow, we're giving a full year in our chat room along with the course, and the course is on sale as it is. So I promise you won't be disappointed. Never had a negative comment about the course other than it's a long day. But I believe it will change the way you look at trading forever. And we're very, very proud of that. So today was just another narrow range sitting around all-time highs in the market. But we had some nice trades. Here's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Here's my watch list for tomorrow. KNDI. Really nice move, 2 days, and then popped up today and sold off. So what it's done is it's basically a partial retracement, lower volume. This is so strong that I want to look for this to turn back up tomorrow or maybe Monday, but I'm going to start watching it tomorrow. NLNK, kind of a similar setup, only this is 4 days lower on declining volume after a massive move from 8. It gapped up and ran to, what was the high? 1930. So this is a very clean partial retracement coming back to retest the 200-day from above. I mean, this is a very clean setup. Probably one of my favorite setups for tomorrow. So we're going to watch that one for a proper intraday setup. This BLDP looks a little bit like that KNDI. Really nice move. And then a gap up and a reversal. But it's still a partial retracement of the big move it's made over the last couple days. So that one might just be ready to turn back up as soon as tomorrow. We'll see. AEMD gapped up and ran and then reversed 3 sessions ago. Then yesterday a red day, then today an inside red day. This one might just be ready to come back down and fill the gap, but it also might find some buyers and give us a nice little maybe mini short squeeze. So I want to watch that one tomorrow. CLRB, nice little extra volume pop. This is a thin stock. This pop here today was only 469,000, but if you can get through today's high, which would be 193, you've got a possible whole number inflection point. 2 with another catalyst of 207, a break of this high just above. So you kind of have a couple catalysts there. The original spot that might get it started would be 193, but depending on how it trades on an intraday basis, it might even give a better setup than that. So we're going to watch that one. Let's see, that's CLRB. CATB, nice volume today. It's had volume compared to going back several months, and a breakout through that $1.50 area. Maybe a red to green and continuation of that one tomorrow. There's not a lot of resistance above. You do see the 200-day there around 190, I believe. All right, we're going to watch that one. INOV, this one, big pop. Sellers came in, and then it popped again. This looks really interesting, maybe through 17 on volume tomorrow. Definitely want to watch that one. RGC, big volume day today. The biggest that I'm going back for a long time, the biggest volume you see. And possible whole number inflection point through 16. Really nice move today. And it looks like it had an intraday reversal to get up to those highs. It might have trapped some shorts today. Look at that. That was a crazy candle there. I'm not sure what happened, but this one definitely looks good over 16 tomorrow. ZTO. A little extra volume today and a little kind of little mini breakout. I want to watch that for a follow-through day tomorrow. KURA. This thing is super strong. Had this big pop 2 days lower, and then today it didn't even take much volume to just rip this back near recent high. So let's watch that one for maybe a red to green. BW. I'm not in love with this one because it doesn't generally put in big range days, but these are 15-minute candles. It did pop to 339 back here, and that was on, let's see, September 6th. And you kind of have a little cup and handle going. Today, it popped and then reversed and then it closed up back again in its high. So this one is interesting for a potential long. We called it today and it made a move. It wasn't a huge move, but it was probably 5% move or something like that. So not too bad. MRTX, nothing compelling here about this chart, except that in after hours, it's trading at 765 on some news. So I think that's worth watching. Interesting chart too. So trading all the way between somewhere around here. So that's an interesting possible gap and go play tomorrow. And then lastly, which is plenty to watch, I've got Halo, which gapped up, had a kind of a big intraday range. Gapped up, sold off, then kind of did a double bottom. It looked like it was going to roll over again, but by the end of the day, it ended up closing green for the day above its open. And so maybe that one, and really nice volume, catches attention tonight on some scans, and maybe that one continues higher tomorrow. Believe me, that's plenty to watch. And we're going to add some morning gappers as well. Just a quick highlight from the room today, ALDX. We had this on Gap Watch, and it was getting ready to open. In the pre-market, I'll tell you what I told everybody. Let me see here. It opened at 680. All right, so in pre-market, we saw this gapping, but let's take today's candle out of it. Okay, so what I said to everybody was you had the gap up, and then it sold off all day. So you've got longs trapped, right? And probably some shorts holding overnight thinking this thing's going to fill the gap. Then the next day, it gaps up, and it kind of finds equilibrium. I told everybody, no one's in charge here, right? Bulls, bears, it's kind of a tie. But then it's set to open at 680 today. So in pre-market, when I was going over the morning gappers, I said, this is one of my favorites because right now, you've got equilibrium, you've got a battle, and this morning, with it opening up here, bulls are in charge, right? Bulls are winning this battle. So fast forward to the open, and actually gave a red to green idea, I think, through 680, and it went to like 715 or something. I did not take that trade. I was busy trading something else, but then it came back down, and then this is straight out of our Inflection Points webinar. It hit 7. Looks like it's rolling over, hits 7 again. And at this point, it comes down a little bit. At this point, right here, I'll bet you 6 or 7 different people, and I'd already said I like this over 7, right? Inflection point, whole number break with another catalyst just above, right? The high of day is only 15 cents above 7. So we've got a possible inflection point break of 7. Then we've got just above that a possible high of day break, which could squeeze it. And if you pan out, above that 715, you've got the high from the gap up day of 730. So there's another catalyst. If it breaks that high, you're really going to squeeze some shorts, right? So that was the thesis. And ended up getting long. But as I started to say, probably 5 or 6 people posted ALDX in the room when it was getting back close to 7. And that's what I love about our group in our chat room, the teamwork, right? I'd already put out the thesis, and then it's not like we all missed it, right? Several people said, hey, it's getting close to 7. So the teamwork in there is fantastic. I was actually able to use a limit order, got filled at 7, but 705 was probably the actual trigger. But when I told everybody if I see volume coming through at 7, at the whole number, I'm going to get long. So I actually got long at 7, and then it just ripped and just never, this thing just climbed all day. And I certainly left a ton on the table, but it was still a nice trade for me. And with this kind of crazy move, this should be on watch. I certainly don't want to chase it tomorrow, but this should be on watch for the next week or two because that's a beautiful move. All right, anyway, I'm done babbling. Love to see a few more of you in the course tomorrow or on Saturday. It's a long day, but again, you'll be able to review it over and over and over, and I think you'll absolutely, if you've taken other classes, I think you'll see a huge difference. It is everything we do and nothing that you don't need. All right, so anyway, I'm done babbling. Have a great night. See everybody tomorrow.